All right, let's continue our face-off for 4G dominance over at Verizon with the LG Revolution and HTC Thunderbolt. Take a little closer look at the user interface on both. The LG Revolution is running LG's Optimus UI user interface, Android 2.2 Froyo. So you're going to get 7 different panels that you can customize either with LG or Android widgets, application shortcuts, bookmarks, folders, and contact information. The HTC Thunderbolt, again, runs HTC Sense 2.0, also has Android 2.2 Froyo as its operating system. So you can customize the 7 different panels, again, with either HTC Android widgets, application shortcuts, bookmarks, folders, or contact information. Thought we'd take a look at some of the different widgets. These are the clock and weather widget on both. Search widget on both. One thing that's nice on the Google search widget, I've got a hair stuck on my finger, is you can go in, oh, that's not what I wanted to do, and determine what areas of the phone you'd like to search from the widget itself, which is pretty slick. We've got our stock market widget on both, and news widgets on both. Alright. Friends widget, which will show you Facebook, Twitter, or MySpace information, depending on how you've got it set up. This is the favorites widget, which is sort of a friends widget as well. You can put different friends in here. And again, if I update it, it will show you the different updates from each of the people I have shown there. This is Friends Stream, which ties you into, what is with this hair? This is driving me nuts now. Friends Stream, which will tie you into Facebook, Twitter, and MySpace. This is a slick little widget on the LG Revolution. You can get the news, local weather, track stocks, day's events, as well as a calendar with photos all in one widget, which I thought was pretty neat. The weather widget on the, weather widget on the Thunderbolt, and obviously you can add multiple cities. And then this is a pretty slick little widget that comes on the Revolution. It is a media widget. You've got your videos, photos, albums, artists, and playlists that you can have, and obviously tapping on any one will get you directly to it. Alright, as far as the home keys go, from the home screen, tapping on the home keys on the Thunderbolt will give you an overview of all 7 panels. You can obviously tap on any one and go directly to it, pinch to get back to that overview. Tapping on the home screen won't do that on the Revolution, but squeezing the screen together will give you the overview. And as a way, again, to move between the different panels. Also, holding down on the home screens on both will open up the recent apps application. Easy for me to say, showing you the last 8, and obviously tapping on any one of those will take you directly to it. Tapping back on the home key will get you back to the home screen. Alright, let's look at our notification systems on both, and they are very similar, obviously both being Android. On the LG Revolution, you've got shortcuts for sound, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, and airplane mode. On the Thunderbolt, you're going to get the last 8 applications that you opened along with your notifications. You can see the notifications are going to be pretty much the same. One thing that's kind of neat, see if I can do this, on the Revolution it looks like Apple's new notification system when you unlock the screen. So apparently Apple got that from LG, but it shows you missed calls, messages, voicemail, calendar events, Facebook. It will basically fill up whatever you have on your phone as far as notifications. I thought that was pretty slick. Got something similar to that in the new version of HTC Sense as well. So there's a look at notifications. Take a look at the main menus on both, because we definitely have some differences here. As far as ways you can look at it, you can put it in alphabetical. Again, this is on the LG Revolution, or by category. You can see our categories: communication, news, and search, media, tools, applications. There's nothing in applications, and again, you can set these up any way you'd like, and then downloads, which is pretty nice. So it's very easy to set up new categories and manage those and move apps around. So that is one of the layouts on the LG Revolution that's pretty slick. You're going to get just a straight ahead vertical application menu. You can also set it to list. Oh, didn't want to do that. Let's get back there. Menu, grid. And on the Thunderbolt, you can share apps from there. You can sort in different orders, and you can remove from here, uninstall applications from there as well, straight up, which is pretty slick. I like that as well. What else did I want to show you on these two as far as the user interface? I'm going to go with that, just that for right now. So there's a look at the user interface on our two combatants. Let's take a look at the messaging applications on our two contestants, the LG Revolution and HTC Thunderbolt. And we'll start with the LG Revolution. Go into messaging, new message. And let's see what we have as far as input methods available. It doesn't seem to work holding this down, so let's go down here in the corner. And here we go, keyboard layouts. We'll take a look at that. Input methods, what do we have? So we have LG keyboard as well as swipe, so that's pretty cool to know. Let's see what we have for keyboard layouts. So we have QWERTY and 3x4. Anything else in here we want to take a look at? Word suggestion, yeah, we want to get the word prediction set up. And so we've got that, auto punctuation. And anything else we want to take a look at before we get started here? LG keyboard settings, what do they have under here? Keyboard layout, QWERTY. Alright, there's the two that we saw before, word suggestion, voice input, sound feedback. Do we want to click? We'll go with some haptic feedback, and then that's it. Alright, so on our keyboard, again, obviously numbers, no numbers or symbols with long press on the LG keypad. Obviously our settings there, language here, speech to text. That didn't work very well, did it? Call John on Tuesday. And call Jen, that was close on Tuesday. Capitalize the T for speech to text, which is kind of cool. Got our enter key. I'm guessing that gets rid of our keypad right there. Yes, it does. All right. And let's take a look at this keypad in landscape. Alright, for our meeting on Wednesday, that worked quite well. And again, nothing really changes from portrait to landscape, and you've got some punctuation up here at the top, which is nice. Alright, let's get back here and go into our settings and take a look at swipe, which is also available. There's our swipe keypad, which looks like our typical swipe keypad, and we'll get rid of this with that. So you've got your symbols down here, as well as either long press for symbols or numbers. You also have long press for smiley face as well. Language, speech to text, long press for smiley face too. I'm guessing opens up all of them. Nope. Boy, that's small. I don't know why I keep hitting the wrong thing. There we go. Nope. Try that one more time. I guess it just inserts smiley face. If you want to get the list, you have to hold down here. It just gives you the symbols, doesn't give you the actual picture. But let me try this. Call on Tuesday. Work quite well. Call job on Tuesday, not too bad. And for our meeting next Wednesday. And that worked quite well, along with the capitalization on Wednesday. Capital W, and take a look at it in landscape. And nothing's really changed. All right, let's take a look at one more thing. See if we can go to attachments. Yeah, here's our attachments. We've got a direct link to the gallery as well as the camera for video and pictures as well as audio. We've got slideshow and a V card. Alright, so there's our LG Revolution. Let's take a look at the HTC Thunderbolt. And again, you don't get to access settings from here via the menu, which is kind of a drag. I do like that option on a few of the others. As far as keyboards, I think we're limited. Let's take a quick look under settings. Language and keyboards, touch input, keyboard types. What do we have? QWERTY, phone keypad, and compact keypad. Text input. Let's get this set up. Alright, we've got that. I'm not going to do much with Chinese text input at this point, so I think we're safe there. We're going to messaging, compose message. And here's our keypad, and again we can remove the keypad by tapping here. We've got our speech to text. Call John on Tuesday. And again, we don't get any capitalization, but it worked quite well. Numbers and symbols key is here, plus we have numbers and symbols via long press. So call John on Tuesday, and let's take a look at this in landscape. Oop. Prediction worked pretty well because I wasn't very close on Wednesday and it seemed to get it just fine. So there's a look at the keyboard in landscape as well. And again, is our only keyboard available. See what we can do for as far as attachments. Again, we have a direct link to the camera as well as the gallery, which is nice for pictures, videos, and audio. App recommendations, location, contact, vCard, appointment, slideshow. So we've got a few more options available on the HTC Thunderbolt versus the LG Revolution when it comes to attachments for SMS and MS messages. Easy for me to say. So there's a look at the messaging apps on both. Alrighty, what do you say we wrap up today's face-off for, I guess, 4G supremacy over at Verizon with the LG Revolution and HTC Thunderbolt with our browser comparison. I've got both displays set to auto brightness. I've cleared the cache and history on both. Both have been updated to Adobe Flash 10.3, Flash Player 10.3, and I have plugins fully enabled, so we'll see that. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else, and I don't think there is. So let's head over to bookmarks and kick this off. We're looking for smartphone envy, and we're off. And it looks like the Thunderbolt's pretty serious. Here comes the Revolution coming on quick. They're getting towards time to load the flash, so we're going to see who's the most effective at this point. And it looks like it was the Thunderbolt. Pretty smooth too. Not bad at all. Not quite as smooth on the Revolution, but pretty friggin' close. Technical term there, friggin', in case you weren't aware. There's a look at, again, they both have the same resolution. Pinch to zoom. You can see that the Thunderbolt dynamically wraps the text to fit the display straight up. One of the nice things about HTC handsets. But they both handle it very well. Any rendering issues? Nope. You can see the flash ads are still playing on the Thunderbolt. Yeah, you can see the Revolution is not quite as smooth, but pretty close. Alright, let's head over to Engadget on both. It's down near the bottom, near the top, and we're off. And our winner is going to be HTC Thunderbolt, and Revolution was right behind it. You can see the Revolution is not quite as smooth as the Thunderbolt, but pretty close. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Thunderbolt's a little bit smoother. Alright, what do we have here? Let's double tap to zoom in. Look at the text on both. And they're both very fluid. Handle it very well. Again, we can pinch to zoom, double tap to rewrap. That automatically does it dynamically, which is very nice. Any rendering issues? Nope. Both handle it very well. All right, let's give them a real challenge, and let's head over to CNN and let's play a flash video on both and see how well they do with that. Let's get over to CNN first, and again, this is the full site. Neck and neck. Our Thunderbolt has won the first. Thunderbolt takes it again, and LG's right behind it. Double tap to zoom in, no issues there. I think I got them both, yep. And we're off. All right, let's see who gets it up first.
Tonight, we only entertain the extraordinary, the genuine, and the remarkable. Because tonight will never happen again. Inspired by 300 years of tradition,
Would you have allowed the multi-million-dollar bonuses to be paid out after the bailout for the next few years?
Look, there's a culture on Wall Street. I own Kittapeepity at one point in time, which was one of the worst moments of my life.
Well, you got rid of it.
Yeah, because I could.
All right, there's a look at our face-off between two of the 4G top dogs over at Verizon, the LG Revolution and HTC Thunderbolt. They both handled the web very well. The Thunderbolt seemed to run and spool things up a little bit quicker. They were both a little herky-jerky when the commercial first came on, and a little bit herky-jerky when the actual portion we were after came on. But overall, they smoothed things out and spooled things up and got things working pretty well. They didn't match up with what we've seen from the dual-core processing smartphones, but they both handled it quite well. So there's a look at our face-off, LG Revolution and HTC Thunderbolt. This is Craig with Smartphone Envy. I hope that's been helpful. Take care.